Welcome back to the AAPA Draft League series, and this week we have the Tuskegee Arcanines led by BJ Strongarm. His team has a few new additions that are definitely threatening to my team. To start, we have the Regieleki, the fastest Pokemon in the meta with that 200 base speed. It carries things like Electro Web, which is a spread move, along with Light Screen, Reflect, also just threatening electric type moves like Thunder Cage, which traps the Pokemon it uses the move against, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, the Transitor ability, Transistor. I think it's Transistor. The Transistor ability increases electric type moves damage by 50%. So Regieleki in itself is just a problem. It can be used as a support Pokemon. It can Dynamax and get off some really dangerous Max Lightnings, or it can set up screens and really just pivot through your opponent's teams with Volt Switches. So Regieleki does everything that Jolteon wishes it could do. It really gives him access to a whole new set of strategies. The Crobat is a fast support Pokemon. I think its best usage is the Tailwind because it has the ability Inner Focus, which prevents it from being flinch. It has that base speed of 130, which is extremely fast. And yeah, other than that, I would assume like maybe getting poison jabs to try and poison a Pokemon, or using air slashes to try and get some flinches off. But it is mainly a support Pokemon. The Blacephalon now is also, in my eyes, a support Pokemon. It has the Mind Blown move, which is a coverage move that hits every Pokemon, including itself. It has like 150 base damage, so it hits hard. Hits very hard. The Beast Boost ability allows it to boost its damage when it gets kills, but Blacephalon is not something that survives often, but it's something that really can enable another team. It also gets things like Will-O-Wisp being a fire ghost type, and is immune to Fake Out. So those are some really useful ways to use Blacephalon. But I'm not a huge fan of that Pokemon, so not super aware of what else it can do. Zoroark is really strong addition to his new Pokemon. He has not used it yet, and he hasn't used a Blacephalon, but Zoroark, in addition with Regieleki or Blacephalon, can really fake out an opponent and force them to have to react in different ways. But the threats, other than those, the threats I expect to see is definitely maybe the Hydreigon. He's played a lot of games with it. I feel like he won't bring the Volcarona. It doesn't really give him as much value as Blacephalon does. Flygon, I definitely don't expect. I do kind of see Braviary. Braviary still has value, even though he hasn't bring it. Defiant against my Hitmontop, who has Intimidate, is always useful. Gardevoir, I don't expect him to bring because I do have the Spectrier, and I don't think that would be an intelligent move. The Toxtricity, I can definitely see him bringing. He has a lot of Pokemon with spread coverage move, and I have a Mungus who I've mainly been using to redirect moves. So Pokemon like Blacephalon, Regieleki, Toxtricity, and his Primarina, they all give him immense value to countering my Mungus. So I expect to see at least one of those four, if not two of those four. The Sandaconda, I don't really expect to see. Setting up Sand is valuable for me more so than him. So I don't really think he'll do that. But if he does do it, it helps me more than it helps him. So hey, my Steel and Ground and Rock types are gonna love some extra special defense. The Flapple, I can see him bringing that. Flapple next to Regieleki is such a strong combo. The Flapple gets the Dynamax. The Regieleki can use Electro Web and slow down your opponent's speed stat. There's rarely any Pokemon that's going to be faster than the Regieleki, so unless it's like something with Prankster. And I do not have a Prankster mon besides Grimmsnarl, so my Tailwind setters are reliant on their speed, which is my Noivern. The Primarina, I definitely see him bringing, because Primarina has done immense work for him. Like, just look at that KDA, 15-6. Primarina has been doing work. Ferrothorn, I can also see. 8-4 is a very good KD. So, Ferrothorn and Primarina has pretty much been some of his strongest leading Pokemon. So, I can definitely see those Pokemon being brought. So, to counter this is our team. I've been playing around with Weakness Policy Spectrier. I've been wanting to also try Throat Spray Spectrier as well as the Support Spectrier. But for this week, we're going to go with the Weakness Policy Spectrier. That's going to be enabled by Hitmontop. I really want to bring Amoonguss and Excadrill as well. The Spectrier will cover the Blacephalon if he brings it. Amoonguss and Excadrill, if there's no Blacephalon that we have to worry about, Amoonguss Excadrill covers the Regieleki start. We can definitely redirect, and Excadrill will be immune to whatever Regieleki is doing. I also see the Primarina coming, which is why the Rillaboom is a necessity. And Tyranitar is there to set up Excadrill with the Sand Rush in case he doesn't set up the sand for me. So this team should allow me to essentially win in a straight matchup. I don't think I need to focus on speed too much, so I'm not too concerned about setting up sand. But hey, if we need it, we have it. It's an option. Otherwise, I do have a Jolly Excadrill with the Swords Dance, just to encourage me not to rely on setting up sand. So yeah, let's see how this matchup goes, and I expect it to be a good win. All right, so we have BJ, my boy BJ, strong arm, and let's see how this goes. This looks correct. Let's get the Spectrier track out. Hopefully we can debut Spectrier. Alright, so the Regieleki makes sense. The Braviary makes sense. Spectrier, obviously. The Primarina makes sense. I'm surprised about the Volcarona a little bit. I'm still expecting him to lead Regieleki, so I'm going to take the Amoonguss and Excadrill. There's no fire threats other than the Volcarona, and yeah, we can easily take that out. Beyond that, let's see, what do we want? Special attacker, physical attacker. Thank you. Let's see, how many physical attackers? Just one, really. Two physical attackers. The rest are special. Is this a good game to bring the Stallion? I don't know. I don't really feel like it is. Alright, we know we need Rillaboom to answer that. It makes so much sense to bring the Tyranitar. I have to do it. It's just not a good game for the Stallion. I'm so sorry. Maybe next game. I'm so sorry. So I can definitely see him Max Lightning, using Max Lightning because of the Fear of Spore. Yep. Counters the Intimidate. Makes sense. Also, he gets to max Airstream. Alright, so we're gonna go with... Do we want a Swords Dance? Yeah, we're gonna Swords Dance. His spread moves can't hit me, so I think we're fine. We can survive the first move. Yep. He's gonna max Airstream. We got the Cobra Berry to answer that. He might use Reflect. Let's see if he does that. Magnet Rise. Oh, okay, okay. I'm not mad at it. But that also means, that also doesn't really mean much to me because we're not using Earthquake. I like the idea, but I feel like Reflect or Screams, setting up Screams probably would have been better for him. There goes his first turn. We are going to swap in Tyranitar and we can't use Max Quake, sadly, but we can get a nice little, special defense boost off the sand alone. So I'm trying to think, what can he do here? Because Regieleki doesn't really carry any moves that's not electric type. So I'm not really sure what the Eleki is really doing with his newfound ground immunity. Maybe he thought I was going to use Earthquake to start. I definitely thought about it. Yeah, I think he was trying to counter the Earthquake. All right, so we are fully in control now. I'm pretty sure this is about to be it for him because I don't think he has anything that can stop this, stop what's happening here. The Primarina is also going to get knocked out by. The Primarina is going to get knocked out. Let's get. He might use Flamethrower. You can see Flamethrower. We already have the special defense boost. I don't really know what else we can do here. We'll get rid of the Primarina. And now we are very far in the lead. I think one thing to point out is that Eleki is still faster. Yeah, that's no problem. Eleki is still faster than our, what's it called? Yeah, that Lucky is faster than our Excadrill. Gonna Rock Slide again. There's not really much we can do about this. He's fast. Oh, we're faster. Okay, cool. I was like, damn, that's a really fast Lucky. Yeah, that's gonna take us out. Alright, let's game. Good job not missing, Tyranitar. Appreciate it.